It's NautoAce. Alright, surprisingly, Idea Factory International kind of surprised me. I know a lot of the fans who follow them kind of were surprised, maybe in my opinion. And what am I talking about this surprise? And that is, oh boy, they've been making a lot of announcements about game releases ever since they've been streaming. I'm gonna say when they introduced the new DLC for the Rebirth series. So they've been making a lot of announcements, release date. And let's just say that I'm kind of surprised that June is sort of Idea Factory Day or month for me. Why did I say that? Like some sort of fanboyism. And that is, they announced a lot of the release date coming. And it's apparently the games that they basically announced from the press event are coming this June. Like, well, not all of them, but most of them are gonna come this June. So, you know what? I'll give my thoughts about it, the release date and when. So, first of all, let's start with the end of April, of course. This already been recorded, past the date, and that is Moero Cronicle Hyper, exclusive for the Switch, because, you know, Sony's story. Anyway, it's a dungeon type RPG. You're basically a main character, human male, and you team up with Monster Girl, and you know, you befriend them in a unique way. I kind of talked about it before. The Switch kind of makes sense, especially if you play it on portable mode. So anyway, that already came out in April the 26th. Of course, it's $20. It has a 20% or 30% off, 20 to 30% off. I kind of forgot. I think it's 20% off. 20% off for $20. So I managed to get it. Took the deal. It's like $13.99 to some extent. That's only the first week. So if I kind of post this after the week after the 26th, then the deal is over. But yeah, I can't really guarantee when I time this. Like I said before in my previous video, the timing sometimes is bad. Apologize, but it is what it is. But anyway, Moero Cronicle Hyper is going to come the 26th, or already been released. So the next announcement they did talk about it is dead-end request for Steam. That's going to come out May 16. I don't know if they mentioned any deal in the first week. I think they also mentioned there was a deluxe for Steam, and people don't know what deluxe set means. If you pay $10 more, you get like digital free art style, you know, on your computer. Maybe you get music also, and a lot of time when push comes to shove, you get like good discounts with them, like sales. But the downside is, oh, I just wanted the deluxe set, I wanted the game. Can I do that? Unfortunately, you gotta buy the game in order to unlock the digital set. It's a package deal, it is what it is. But I don't know I think that comes with it, but the sale, this 1 week sale, maybe, but I could be wrong, I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna come out May 16th on Steam. Why should you play then PS4, even though the PS4 version doesn't have any changes? Well, unless your computer's not that strong. If your computer is really strong and it handles the game, you can probably play this game in 60 frames per second. That's the key thing. In the PS4, right now I actually have a Pro. However, I don't have a 4K TV, so that's probably why it's not 60 frames. But I think this game, even if you put it on the 4K, doesn't do 60 frames. I could be wrong. Anybody can just correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But I have a feeling you can probably go 60 on the Steam version, because the Mega Dimension Neptunia V2R, believe it or not, I know I bought it for the PS4, showing support for Idea Factory and Sony at the time before the censorship, and then they had a sale also on Steam when they first released. For the first 2 weeks, it was $30 rather than $60 or $50. It was $30. Took the advantage of it. I wanted to see if it's true, and yeah, it was 60 frames per second, believe it or not. But yeah, but that's in the computer, because whether you like it or not, Soundtrack's computer is the most powerful gaming system than an actual console, but that could be changed with the next console generation. Different story there. But the bottom line I'm saying here is, if you don't have a PS4, or you want to play the game on 60 frames per second, here's your chance. Dead-end request there. I don't know how much would it be, 60 or 50. Excuse me, I wasn't really paying attention. So moving from there, is they finally announced the date for Dragon Star Varnir, and that is on June 11th in America, in North America, and in Europe, June 14th. Yeah, so this is the month. June's gonna be Idea Factory month because, like I said, 3 major games is coming out. So the first one is Dragon Star Varnir coming out on June 11th. Sadly or not, depends on your perspective, it's going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. 2 of the CG scene been modified thanks to Sony's backward policy. I'm not gonna stop that. I'm sorry, unless they change, But anyway, there you go, June 11th. So surprisingly, that's like wow. But here's another shocker on June as well. On June 18th will be Dead Alive Reincarnation. That's going to be $50, and that's going to be June 18th in America, and in Europe is June 21st. PlayStation 4, and I hope Steam this one, but at least they have a date, so hopefully it is going to be simultaneously for the PS4 and Steam. And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. If you're bothered with the Sony censorship, go with Steam version. It's uncensored. It's $50. So it's $50. Doesn't matter which one. PlayStation 4, Steam. And if you don't care about digital or physical release, Steam, uncensored, $50 for 3 games for the price of 1. There you go. Freaking awesome. So again, a little bit of, like I said, I want to reiterate with this one. Dead Alive Reincarnation. It's not English dub, and the PlayStation 4 version has another CG scene been censored. Excuse me, being censored there. So again, but sales gonna come in June 18th. So that'll be interesting. So the last one, the biggest one, the bombshell here that they basically revealed. Finally, 6 months later from the Japanese release, Super Neptunia RPG finally has a date release. So in Japan, it was Brave Neptunia that came out in December the 20th. So 6 months later, finally it's going to come out outside of Japan on June 25th on North America, and June 28th in Europe. Finally it's going to come out on the PlayStation 4 and Switch. And again, this is a big one I did talk about on my Super Neptunia RPG delayed, is that the PS4 version has 2 CG scene been slightly modified. I did talk about it. If I remember, links to the description box on that one. I'll talk about it's a big deal or not in the end of this video. But anyway, that's going to come out. However, here's an interesting part. Steam will get it on the 20th. Yes. So it was first announced on the PS4, later on Switch, and then now on Steam. However, the Steam version is going to come out first than the other 2. And not only that, for $50. So again, $50, physical or digital. However, the best part, what Idea Factory International did is, on the Steam version, for the first week, you get a $20 off discount, excuse me. A 20% off discount for the first week. So again, $50 minus 20%. That's probably going to be $40 if I remember. I learned that from the Amazon Prime discount before they changed that, because Amazon's like, well, they're not making any money. Different story there. But anyway, yes, on Steam, June 20th. On the PS4 and Switch, June 25th in America, and June 28th in Europe. So that's kind of interesting there. But again, finally, Super Neptunia RPG, finally in America or outside of Japan, a new Neptunia RPG finally coming out. I know in Japan it had a poor sale, and I did mention that before. Maybe in America will be more, or maybe I'll be more. Once I play it, I'll give my opinion about it. I am planning to get the Steam version because, like I said, I can't support Sony's weird policy until they change it. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Again, if you have a Switch, I would highly recommend to get it on the Switch, uncensored. I know the PS4 version is probably 4K, Enhanced Pro trophy. You can able to do Share Factory, but not a lot of people really care about that to some extent. They probably go on the Switch, can play it anywhere, especially in the toilet, and it's uncensored. Or in Steam, if you want it to be more powerful and cheaper, or you got your option, which is a good thing. So kudos to Idea Factory for giving option for Super Neptunia RPG. So there you go, the release dates. The release date of the game, starting with Moero Cronicle Hyper all the way to Super Neptunia RPG. There you go, those are the dates. And on the graph on the video provided, kind of help there. So what about Arc of the Alchemist? Well, no mention about it right now. They are focusing a lot of this game. Like I said, they're done with Moero Cronicle Hyper. The next one is Dead End Request for Steam, which is, it's support, probably some fix up. Hopefully it won't crash, because there have been history of Idea Factory games on Steam not working right, from what I heard. When V2R, it crashed me once, but that's it. But anyway, I don't think that bad. And then of course, Super Neptunia RPG, Dragon Star Varnir, and Data Live Rio, all in June. And unless something happens, I'll probably do an update video, but for now, yes, that's why June is Idea Factory International Month. Some extent, in my opinion, about it, because you got 3 games being released within week to each other. That's interesting. That is so interesting. So the last part before I close it is, yes, like I said, Super Neptunia RPG, Dragon Star Varnir, Data Live Rio on the PlayStation 4, 2. The keyword there is 2. CG scene will be modified. So a lot of people said, oh, I don't like it. Some people said it's not a big deal, it doesn't affect the game. Yes, it does not affect the game. It's sort of to some extent a bothersome. Plus, it's a principle. Why do it? Why is that necessary? Why is that necessary there? That's the problem. Again, Sony has this weird policy. And there'll be, of course, in another video I'm doing, is basically giving my thoughts about it, because the Wall Street Journal basically had talked to a Sony representative why they're doing it. It's kind of stupid what the reason is, but that's on a different video. Again, it doesn't affect the game unless you're playing Mary Skelter 2, but then that's never been released outside of Japan, so it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, it's a bothersome, it's a principle, it was unnecessary. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Like, you're trying to say that the company are making, what, R18 plus game? I don't think so. I think they're just making games for late teens to young adult. For this one, it's not meant for young kids. I mean, I don't understand, but, right now, Sony's being arrogant. Arrogant Sony, since back to like the PlayStation 1. But that's a different story there. So that's the reason why some people are bothered with that. The CGC. Yes, it's only 2, which is great. It's only 2. But hopefully they'll change that. But again, like I said, in the case with Super Neptunia RPG and Data Live Rio, you have alternatives that will be uncensored. On Steam, Data Live Rio Reincarnation, uncensored. Super Neptunia RPG on Nintendo Switch, on Steam, will be uncensored. Only the PlayStation 4 version. Until Sony grows up, yeah, so I would highly recommend it to anyone. If you're bothered what Sony's doing, political reason, principal reason, whatever, I highly suggest buy it on a different console, like I said, Switch or Steam, whatever is available. So there you go. My thoughts about it. Awesome. I can't believe it. June. 3 games coming out in June that people have been waiting for. Super Neptunia RPG, Dragon Star Varnir, Data Live Rio Reincarnation there. So, will be awesome once I get the chance to play. Well, some of them, I can't really buy a lot of games. I mean, even if I could. Backlog. I've been playing other game, Mortal Kombat 11. And still working on that. Trail of Cold Steel, the Decisive Edition. Anyway, there you go. Can't wait for that one. Can't wait for those games to come out. Can't really wait for it. With that, I'll see you guys later.